Hello and welcome back to the channel with a self-discovery question. What is your why, and is it strong enough to inspire your best self? Now, I think this is a good question because my last few videos are sort of leading up to, like, they're doing things, but there's got to be a reason why. So the reason or purpose, what is strong enough to inspire your best self? Now, for me, at this stage in my life, my best self is a loving, supporting wife, because my husband is the one I spend the most time with, although not for the next 6 months because, as I've said before, he's traveling. To be a loving, supported daughter, because my parents are aging. Their health isn't the best and they need time and support in their years. So I like to support them there. To be a loving, supporting mother, grandmother and auntie. Now, my kids are grown up. They have their own lives. So their support is different. I'm here when they need me, sort of thing, more than I'm forcing that support on them. But importantly, there's me. I guess this should be the first thing. Should be the why. It should be the reason why is me. It's my health. It's my self-worth. What can I offer in my life? What my hobbies and interests are, and what I've learnt, what I try and experience, the way I want to live life. That's my why. I want to be the best self, which means I want to be better to others, like a better role model, to be able to be a better loving wife, to be able to assist my parents better, to be able to support family and friends, to be able to volunteer my services better. So the more healthier I am and the more energetic I am and flexible and strength, the better I can carry out daily tasks. It's less likely I'll become a burden on others. Not that I'm saying my family, friends or anyone's a burden. I'm just saying I don't want to be a burden. Let me put it this way. I love my parents so much. My dad is struggling. He's struggling with his weight and his breathing. And his breathing's not to do with, well, it might be a little bit to do with his weight, but it's more to do with his heart. He gets dizzy and he nearly falls over regularly. And I'm afraid one day he's going to fall over on something, or fall over with a knife, or fall over and be chainsawing a tree or something and hurt himself. He's been told that his heart's no good, and his mental outlook on life doesn't seem happy. Like, I don't see him laugh a lot. And I can joke with him and he'll laugh, but generally when he's on his own or that, and then you come into his space, he doesn't seem to be, that bubbly personality. And part of that, I think, is he is concerned about his health and he is struggling with the day-to-day tasks. My mum, she's got type 2 diabetes, and prior to COVID, her right hand and fingers, she got very limited mobility. It was actually started on the shoulder and went down her whole arm. And it's never fully healed. She has got some mobility in it now, but it's never gonna fully get better. Well, that's what she's been told. Her feet hurt and they're swollen. She's tired and exhausted. She wakes up during the night and her feet or her legs, they like twitch or need to move, and she has to get out of bed. And her mental outlook on life too is not always a happy one. I think she gets the most enjoyment about poking the bear, which is my dad. But, although I love my parents very much, I don't want to have their health issues at my age. There's 20 years difference between my mum and myself, and I'd like to live to be 100 or beyond and still have the energy to do what I enjoy. So when someone says to you, well, picture what an old person would look like at the age of 80 or that, I always pictured myself being slim and fit and flexible and energetic and doing hikes and having fun and kicking up my heels and enjoying life. not having to sleep all the time or sit all the time or not being able to get around. So on the flip side, I have a friend about the same age as my mum. She bounces off walls. She's got the energy. She eats really well. She has minimum health issues. And even if she has a health issue, she gets over it really quickly. Her mental outlook on life is positive. And I think she's got like that mental outlook where she's not thinking, well, like 75 or something like that, and I'm only going to live for the next 10 or 20 years. She thinks, oh, I'm going to be here for ages and live for a long time. And that's the same with her husband. She doesn't sort of think that her life's going to end. She's got activities going. She's redone her house. She's involved in a lot of different hobbies that she likes to do. She still works, actually. So this is my why. My reason, my purpose is to have a life similar to my friends. Like, I don't want to be my friend and I don't want to have my friend's life. I want my own life. But that energy and that health and that great outlook for the future, that's what I want. That's my role model. This is where I feel I can be my best self, to have that energy and health. This is why I'm working on these self-discovery tasks. I'm working on my health and my weight. I'm spending the time working out what will make me the happiest and what experiences I want to have. So it's hard when I felt it was hard when my husband was around, like being in a caravan and we're in the same room all the time. It was hard for me to take what was in my brain and put it down on paper or speak it out loud. Because sometimes when you talk it out loud, you can actually understand things more and nut through all the nuts and bolts of what you want to do. So it was good to actually send him away for 6 months and be able to work on this. So I really would like to know, what is your why? And is it strong enough to inspire your best self? So as I said, mine's my health, my weight and everything, to be a better person, to have more energy, to be better in my years to come. So I'd be really interested to hear what some other people have got, because maybe there might be a few things I can put in with my why. And I think the whys might change as you develop as well. Meanwhile, I hope this video triggers a question and you answer it in a way that's meaningful to you. So stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.